This game looks cool. It's a 3D dungeon crawler with RPG adventure elements. Nice. Let's give it a try, see how it is. Okay, so here we are on Cralon. So I was struggling with the menu there a little bit because it wasn't really highlighting. But yeah, this looks pretty cool and, you know, it has RPG elements. So
If your fear is a cage, you will only find the key to freedom from within yourself.
Nice little intro here.
Mintalis was a peaceful land once.
Nice artwork.
But for some time, the villagers have been hiding in their homes every night. People keep disappearing in strange ways. A terrifying creature haunts them at night and drags them away.
Looks pretty cool. This is a cool sort of art style, I think.
But the people are not alone. Cralon the Brave opposes the monster and chases it through the woods. They run faster and faster through the dense undergrowth. He's right behind him. But surprised by a flap of the monster's wings, Cralon falls into the depths of a hidden mine shaft, unconscious.
We found
Wounded and weakened, he slowly awakens, surrounded by cold, black water.
Wonder what's going to be down here then. Wonder what all this is about. So we fall into this black water. And, you know, this is pretty spooky so far.
What have I gotten myself into here? Where is the exit? I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. I came here through this stinky maw.
So I actually really like the graphics. I think the graphics are cool for like an indie game. So yeah, we just go and check out this compass here. Wonder if that's going to be useful at some point. Hopefully it'll be useful.
An old workbench.
Crafting table.
Very useful if you can find usable parts.
So that sort of points to the fact that we're going to be back in this area a lot if there's a crafting table. So as we explore this,
what is this?
Cave, we can save by just pressing Y, which is pretty cool. I wish more games had that, to be fair. Just these bones. It looks like a pelvis bone for some reason. This is our first weapon, the hammer. Hopefully this is good. I thought it was going to be good, but I didn't know how to attack. I didn't see that LT to swing. I thought it said LB. I was a bit confused, so I just basically got wrecked by this rat. Pretty strong. It's sort of like Souls-like, no matter how he has. Like if this was Oblivion, like, yeah, you know. But we died, so we had to load back in. Cralon, the demon hunter. I left that edit into a bit too long, I think, but yeah, pick up the hammer. This time I knew what to do, so I was hitting him. I was getting hit a lot still, and he was dodging. You know, this is like a top tier Dark Souls-like experience. We nearly died still, even when I knew what to do, but we ended up getting it, even though we still hadn't died for some reason. Well, we got 20 XP, which is pretty fire.
And what is this?
And we stumble on this
room?
big teddy thing.
A strange presence fills this room. Kind of scary, but also familiar.
So, sort of flashback.
Will you put me to bed tonight, Dad?
I have to leave for work, Ben.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, it's not possible today.
Why do you have to go to the mine at night anyway?
We need the raw materials, and it's my job to supervise the work. But I have something for you. A replacement, so to speak.
A plushie?
This way, you don't have to go to sleep alone.
Check out this. Get this potion. Light healing potion. You know, every good game has a healing potion. I don't know what a real life healing potion would do, just to make sure you're not dying, but I mean, we could explore that. I mean, we could invest, but I don't know. Yeah, so we pick up this pan. In this book, nothing really there. We go in, we see all this cave. It's like some people have been here before, which I think is pretty cool. Some you know, obviously with the bones and stuff as well, so it shows that
This
this is
already
like
looks
a
very
whole,
promising.
like, area in itself, you know, like, yeah, it's kind of interesting. But we turn this hat around and get a bit of coal. I'm assuming the coal's for crafting and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. We're checking out this bedroll, but there's nothing on the bedrolls, I don't think, normally. Just picking up the bones. And we found out how to crouch, so we can crouch to look for hidden objects. We found another bit of coal. I mean,
Whatever the
I was just
statue
doing this
represents,
intro, but
it's
yeah,
dreadful
I thought this
and
was really
extremely-
cool. This statue, so someone's been down here devoting himself to the demon sort of thing, which I found really cool. It's kind of gave me a good vibe. Like, I really like the design of the demon, because on the picture for the store image of the game, it's the demon. I thought it looked really cool, and then it's the RPG elements. I just thought this is really going to be worth checking out, and it's pretty cheap too. So it's about 17 quid. But yeah, the movement and the gameplay did feel a bit like a bit janky, like a bit like oversensitive how it felt on the controller. But you know, it's an indie game, and you know, you can always work on it. But this rat, I think we did a lot better with, because I was already on low health, but I was sort of manoeuvring around and getting shots. And Dark Souls 2, got nothing on this, bro, but we got 20 XP from that. I mean, I like how you can turn on and off the lights. It's sort of like a Bethesda game sort of thing, like interacting with the lights and stuff in the world. But yeah, that's what I've been playing a lot recently, is the Bethesda type games. So this was a different sort of experience to that to me, but I didn't know what to expect. But you know, you got this whole inventory space, so I'm assuming you can get lots of stuff as you play through. I don't know how long this is going to be, but
What
I
are
only
you
played
doing
like
in my
15
cell?
minutes.
Get out of here!
Yeah,
Probably
we
have
talked to
a lot
this
of
guy.
questions. Maybe I can answer your questions.
You'll see in a minute.
Where the hell have I
You know,
ended
you're
up?
asking questions and stuff,
You
but
better keep calm.
this guy
Down
yaps a
here,
lot.
panicking is not such a good idea.
It's just called Feral.
Trust me. Here you are, at the deepest point of the huge shaft. It is very dangerous down here. Death
basically
lurks
just
around
yaps,
every
bro.
corner. Animals, traps, darkness.
I can tell you. But why am I telling you
I
this?
mean, the voice acting's good. I'll tell you that. The voice acting's pretty cool.
That is why it takes someone to forget about them. Obviously, you came through the abyss. It's not exactly a stroke of luck that you ended up here. You better look around for me down here before we continue our conversation.
Yeah, but he's basically saying we're in this underground world, basically.
You've seen enough, have you?
You can look
Exactly.
around, or you
Where
can
is
just talk to
the
me again
exit?
straight away. So I just talked to him again straight away. So we ask him where the exit is. And then he
Many living
explains
creatures are
to us
populating this shaft and have done so
there's
for
a shaft
many
or
years.
something.
You will have to come up with something.
But there's other sort of creatures here, other sort of factions. we
Isn't that
can
enough for now?
probably
I'd say
encounter.
get those things
So that's
done
really
first.
interesting to see.
Then you would already be a big step further.
But yeah, I was just basically looking around, so we just turned this light on. So it was a bit janky with the interactions, like my controller input wasn't always taking the actions in and stuff, but yeah, I mean, it's room for improvement with updates. I'd just like to see this being expanded upon, maybe. You know, I only played a little bit of this game, but I can tell by the gameplay I'm probably not going to play it so much, but I like the idea, and I like the world and the premise that they're going for, so I definitely think that for something like this is like, I just wanted to shine a bit of light on it to expose the potential, because I know some people will probably see this and think this is the coolest thing ever, but yeah, if you like the idea of this game, I'd say definitely check it out. But yeah, that's me. Peace.